Download this code and get free GPT-4o from codegive.com, link in the description below. Certainly. In Java, the threadlocal class is a powerful feature that allows you to maintain variables that are local to a specific thread. Each thread accessing a threadlocal variable has its own, independently initialized copy of the variable. This is useful when you want to ensure that certain data is not shared between threads, thus avoiding synchronization issues. Overview of threadlocal. Isolation: each thread has its own instance of the variable. Lifecycle: the variable is created when it is first accessed and is removed when the thread is done with it. Use cases: useful in scenarios like user sessions, database connections, or any situation where you need to maintain state per thread. Creating a threadlocal variable. To create a threadlocal variable, you can follow these steps. 1. Instantiate a threadlocal object. 2. Override the initial value method if you want to provide a default value. 3. Use get to access the value and set to modify it. Example code. Here's a simple example demonstrating the use of threadlocal in Java. Explanation of the code. 1. Threadlocal declaration. We declare a threadlocal integer variable called threadlocal value. The withInitial method is used to provide an initial value of 0. 2. Thread pool. We create a fixed thread pool with 3 threads using executors.new fixed thread pool. 3. Submitting tasks. We submit 5 tasks to the executor service. Each task retrieves the thread's local value, increments it by the task ID, and then updates the value back to the threadlocal variable. 4. Output. Each thread will print its initial and updated values. Due to the nature of threadlocal, each thread will have its own version of the variable, which means they will not interfere with each other's values. Key points. Thread safety. Threadlocal is inherently thread safe because each thread has its own instance of the variable. Memory management. Be cautious with memory leaks, ensure that threadlocal variables are cleaned up when no longer needed, especially in long-running applications. Use cases. Commonly used in web applications for request-specific data, database connections, and user sessions. Conclusion. Threadlocal is a valuable tool for managing thread-specific data in Java applications. By understanding and utilizing it effectively, you can prevent concurrency issues and enhance the performance of your multi-threaded applications.